Hi guys, it's Tennille from Paper Milkshake and welcome back to my channel. Today's Wednesday, it's my day off and both kids are having the most wonderful naps, so I'm going to be able to film this little video for you without interruptions. Although my 4-year-old Amelia looks like she's pretty much wanting to drop her naps, so I don't know how much more time I'm going to be able to buy in the afternoons on my day offs or on the weekends to film, but let's just make the most of it while we can. So today I thought that I would kill a few birds with one stone, also the saying goes. I recently hauled some new Tim Holtz Sizzix dies and I have received a lot of requests on my channel to film like projects that I make using things that I haul, as in when I'm actually filming the haul video to show you a project alongside it using that product that I actually bought, if that makes sense. So I thought I'd give it a go today. I have a stack of Sizzix dies here, as I mentioned before, and I'm going to be showing you also the projects that I'm making with each of these dies. Now this first die, for example, has quite a lot of different dies in it, and I may not have used all of them, but where I have incorporated them into different projects, so I am going to show you each of these die sets that I purchased. And all of these are Sizzix Tim Holtz dies. So there's this one, which is a I guess a lot of squiggles and sort of repeater patterns, and this one's a really pretty versatile die set, which I think I'm going to be using quite a lot when I'm making embellishments or layering up memory decks cards. This will be a neat little die set to use. Then I saw Bree from With Love Bree use this Tim Holtz die, which is like a I don't know what you would call it, like some kind of slotted folder, and it's actually really small, a lot smaller than I thought it would be when I took it out of the packet, but I'm going to show you how I play with that. It's really fun, and definitely do not regret buying this one. This comes in a set of 4 dies, and this is a really perfect little project, and there's so many ways to use this, and I'm going to show you a few of the things that I've made using that one and also the other 2. I'm not sure if I was able to work this one in my project, but I will have a look at what I made and share it with you as well. This one is a different packaging to the others because it's one of Tim Holtz's older collections, but I mainly got it for the heart. Surprisingly, when I actually cut these shapes out, I absolutely fell in love with this one, and I cannot wait to show you the project I made with that little die there. This one is so beautiful. You've got some geometric, like, what do you call those? Woodpeckers or crane, a geometric rabbit and the butterfly. Gorgeous die set. I'm definitely going to be reaching for this a lot with my crafting. Just imagine popping that beautiful butterfly on like a rosette. I'm going to show you these rosettes that my friend Laurie, Creating for Fun, made. She made a set of rosettes in different sizes, like she's got vellum, she's got all the colors that coordinate with Sweet Story, and I reckon all you need to do is just cut out one of those beautiful butterflies and pop it on the rosette, and it would make the most beautiful embellishment. And then lastly, I haven't actually been able to create anything with this as yet, but I may film a video in the future showing you what I end up making with that. But it's basically like perfect size for a card. It's kind of like a die that cuts out a sheet of really pretty cutout paper, if that makes sense. So, and then it also comes with 3 different size hearts, and then with all those little hearts that you cut out, you can then collect them and turn them into little like confetti, and it's so pretty. Okay, so let's go through them one by one, and I'm going to show you the projects that I made with them. So I get a lot of questions. I'm not sure if I already said this earlier in the video, but I get a lot of questions from people saying, all these embellishments that you make, Tennille, what do you do with them? Well, I'm going to show you the embellishments that I made using these die sets and how I apply them to a project. So as I said, killing lots of birds with one stone. So without further ado, I am actually going to, I am actually going to start with the beginning because that's how I've ordered my projects. This die set is so pretty. Lots and lots of beautiful shapes and patterns. So what I'm going to be decorating today are little gifts that I'm going to be giving my pen pals. Majority of them are like little packets of like sequins mixes like this that I have specially made for my pen pals, and all I'm going to do is decorate the top of them and package them up with projects that I've made using these die sets. So the first one is this one here, this little die there, which is like a beautiful lace scalloped pattern. Absolutely got my attention. It is so pretty. And here is it's actually this die as well, so I made a little slotted envelope using carousel. So today I mainly use carousel collections with confetti chipboards for all these projects, and that yellow die there, that lace scalloped piece, is this one here, and look how pretty it is. It is absolutely stunning. And all I did was tuck some little tickets into one of those slots, and then I added 2 chipboards from the confetti chipboard stickers, and then that little lace there, that little squiggly line, is just this die cut out of some pink cardstock. So what I'm going to do with that is I'm just going to attach it to a packet of sequins mix like so. And I had made some pom-pom pegs in a previous video. Okay, and I've also got some yarn handy, so I thought what I could do is just bundle that up and make it real pretty for my pen pal as a gift. So she gets a little, you know, decorated embellishment on the front to use on any of her projects, just because I haven't tied it down right. She can even pull out each of these little tickets and use them in her projects. And she will also have some sequins mix that she can play with. So very simple example of how I use my embellishments to decorate gifts. Okay, so the next thing is I have used this little yellow piece over here, this orange one rather. You can't really see it, it's kind of hidden away behind that sticker, but basically that piece was cut out of some yellow cardstock, and I've tucked a little ticket from the Maggie Holmes Carousel collection into that yellow piece and embellished it with lots of stickers and chipboards, and I think that is so pretty. It's so pretty. Again, you don't see a lot of that sort of cutout design in this particular layout, but I'll be sure to show you guys in future projects that piece being more like the center of attention, if you know what I mean. So that's it there. And I thought that with this piece we could decorate a little treat bag, which I have a little gift. So I've got a little Dear Lizzie sticker buttons, which is apparently missing a button, so I'll have to get another one, but just for the purpose of this video I'm just going to tuck it into a little baggie. Then I'm just going to seal the top of that. Can't seem to fold straight today. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Seal the top, and then all we're going to do is pop that on the front with some yarn. You may even want to, just to sort of secure that in place, pop a little bit of foam tape behind it. So that's it. Oops. Cute little way to decorate a little gift, a little crafting gift that you will give to your pen pal. It's so cute. I really think embellishments make a great way of just bringing out gifts and decorating things that you're going to like give to your friends. And then I will show you this one here. And this is, actually I'll show you two. So these two have a yellow strip on them, and those two yellow strips are part of this die set where I've used the crosses and the wave. That's the wave there. And all I've done is sewed it down onto my projects, and they're just really, really pretty. I flipped them up to give them a little bit more dimension, and I just think they turned out really, really cute, and the yellow goes so well with carousel. So before I move on and show you how I actually package it, I want to actually take a look at the next die. So I didn't really get to use any of the other dies. So I didn't use the raindrops, and I didn't use that little sort of worm looking thing, or the squiggles, but I'll be playing with it in the future, so I'll show you guys what I end up doing with it. Okay, so here is that little slotted envelope thing. Again, it comes with this little panel at the front that comes as a separate die, so you can sort of, you know, attach a little label on it or whatever you like, but I didn't really use it this time. So you've seen that one, and you've seen that one there, and the two others are those that I just flashed up before. There we are here, and they're just great little pockets that you can tuck tickets, you can tuck stickers, you can put dies, like die cuts, ephemera in there, and I just think they're really, really great little, like, I don't know, like decoration pieces, I guess. So very cute. I highly recommend getting that die. I will now jump to this one here, because on this little project I have that heart. I have this heart here just poking up behind best day, and I really like how that turned out. I think the pink is really pretty. I really like the sort of messiness of the heart and this and the design, and I just think it's super, super cute. So yeah, that's the carousel themed one there. And again, I'm going to use it to decorate some sequins and pom-poms and little foam, you know, balls that I'm going to give to my pen pal. Once again, I'm going to grab one of these pom-pom clips that I made, or pom-pom pegs. The colors just coordinate really, really well together. There we go. And I think I'm going to go with that pretty little yarn there. So I don't buy a lot of Tim Holtz dies. I find Tim Holtz Sizzix dies are actually quite expensive. But I was quite careful to select dies that I know that I'm going to use. So Tim Holtz Sizzix dies, there's a huge range out there, and I just wanted to select a few that I know I'm going to be reaching for quite a lot. So that is it there. So, so pretty. Very cute way of decorating my sequins. Then I want to show you this piece here, because I absolutely love that, as I mentioned before. So here is the zebra from the Carousel Ephemera pack, and I used that die to make this beautiful pink, like scribble background, and I just laid it onto the zebra with a a confetti chipboard and a carousel staple, and I love that. I think that is so beautiful and cute. Really, really loved how this one turned out. Probably my favorite out of all of these. And he is just, I'm just going to pop him on like another packet of sequins. And this one's going to need a little bit of foam tape, I reckon. And you know, I encourage you all to sort of think outside the square. You don't have to stick with Project Life cards. You can use ephemera like I've done here as the base of your project. And voila, just like that. How cute and pretty and beautiful and whimsical is that? I just think he's so cute. And I don't even think he needs a ribbon. I think he's so gorgeous just like that, without ribbon. Okay, then I will move on to, so I've showed you the heart, I've showed you the swiggle. I don't think I use, this one. I'm going to show you this little circle piece there that I used. And this is what I came up with. Cut it out of the same beautiful pastel pink paper. Lots of confetti chipboard backed onto an ephemera from the Carousel collection. Quite simple, but very, very pretty. And all I'm going to do with this one is, attach it to some beautiful hot pink pom-pom trim that I purchased recently from AliExpress. And I just know that I personally love receiving sequins mixes from my pen pals. I love how people like put them together. Like I like the different sequins that people use in their sequins mixes, and I think it's very, very unique because everyone does sequins mixes a little bit different. I like to mix different sizes. I tend not to use too many colors. I just stick with one basic color, and that's usually pink, and then I add smaller amounts of other colors, and there's always either a bit of gold or a bit of shimmer in mine, and lots of different sizes. So there we go, gifting some pom-pom trim. Okay, and moving on to my next die set, I will show you this gorgeous dies. So this one you really get bang for your buck because you get 4 dies in this set, and it's in the new Tim Holtz packaging, which means it's a pretty new release. And I was quite creative with this one, actually, I gotta say. Let me just collect them all to show you. Yeah, I've used all 4. I have used all 4, so I'm very pleased with this one. So I will show you this one first of all. This is a it's a carousel cut apart from a 12 by 12, and I've layered an ephemera, a floral ephemera, added a ticket, added the together from confetti. But this pink here is basically that matrix there. It is so gorgeous, and when you layer it onto the black and white, some of those black and white flowers peek through, and I just really like the effect of that. I think that's really, really gorgeous. And this time I haven't actually packaged the gift. I've just left it exactly as is. So this is some Laura by Laura Bali confetti, and the colors look so cute together with carousel. And all I'm literally going to do is pop it on top with a bit of foam tape and tie it up. Doesn't have to be complicated, guys, because you spend so much time making the embellishment itself that it just becomes like a standout piece on its own. So all you got to do sometimes is literally just attach it to your gift. So simple. There we go, some Laura by Laura confetti. What a great gift to receive, right? Okay, and then with this circle one, I actually rounded the corners on it. So there you go. You don't see a lot of it, unfortunately, but I rounded the corners on it. And then I layered some tickets up with it, some confetti chipboards again, and this beautiful rabbit die, which I will show you in a moment. And then I've added my favorite gemmies, which are my Prima Marketing gemmies, to this. And all I'm going to do is pop that onto another packet of sequins mix and call it a day. don't even think this one needs ribbon either. I think it's so cute on its own. Just like that. Okay, I might get this out of the way so I can actually display them all. Then the next one I played with is this one here. This one is so pretty once it's cut out. My gosh, guys, look at that. How pretty is it? Oh, so this one I made out of pink, and in a similar way to the slotted pocket there, I've actually tucked some tickets behind it. I laid up with another beautiful die, but the butterfly one this time, and popped some tickets in there, chipboards, jemmies, and all I did was grab one of my pocket page protectors, the little sort of 3x3 ones, the 9-page pocket pages, and included some beautiful sequins inside, and it turned it into like a little shaker embellishment. Isn't it gorgeous? I love, 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 love the end result of this one. So pretty. And if I want to be extra, I can add even more little like butterfly embellishments to that. So that's that beautiful die that I just explained before, and I love it. I did some stitching on the border just to add a little bit more detail, and I think it's perfect. So what I'm going to do with this one is I actually have another one of those beautiful iridescent baggies, and I have a bigger packet of sequins mix in this one. Okay, and I'm actually going to pop the sequins mix inside, seal that off at the top, just like that, and I'm going to add I might even do it on this side. Oh no, I quite like the stars and hearts on the other side. I'm just going to pop it on like so with a bit of foam tape. I just realised I've been using the wrong scissors for my tape, so I don't want to ruin these little Heidi Swap stickers, scissors, sorry. How gorgeous. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? Lots of layers. Very, very pink, very mint. Perfect. Love that. Little gift all ready to go. Okay, and then I wanted to show you another way that you can use this die set. So, sorry, this one here. So with this one, I actually trimmed it to suit one of the cutter parts from the Carousel collection and turned it into a little pocket front. So what we have here is basically like a little letter holder, like a little pocket. You can tuck anything in there you like, but I actually made a little ticket embellishment inside that folds up and fits inside just like so. You can put anything in. You can put ephemera in there if you'd like. But I just think that pocket front ends up being like really, really, like, just adds a lot of detail to my little pocket. Instead of having like a pattern paper pocket front or a vellum pocket front, I thought this sort of netting effect was really, really pretty, and I haven't seen this being done before. I thought I would just give it a try, and I love it, and I think I'm going to be making more like this. Doesn't need any further decoration. You can just use it to write your letter to your pen pal and tuck it into your package. Okay, so that's all the dies from this die set done. I've already showed you the heart, so I don't need to go there again. This is the last one I showed you. This is probably my favorite out of all of them. I will revisit some of the others, like some of the projects on here that uses a die set. So there's that butterfly again. There is the rabbit. The rabbit is super cute, and they're a lot bigger than I thought they would be, but they're perfect that size. I need them big, because if they're too small, you're not going to see it poke through when you layer it up in your projects. And the last one is this one here. There's that gorgeous woodpecker, or I really don't know what kind of bird it is. Honey eater maybe, not sure, but so pretty. Isn't it gorgeous? Oh, I just realized some of my pattern paper is actually upside down, but whatever. I've just stitched around that, tucked some tickets in. I'm going to use that once again to decorate a packet of fun and delicious sequins and pom-pom mixes for my friend. Another piece of yarn around it. So cute. So cute. And the very last one I have to show you today is another rabbit. So this is another piece of the cut apart from Carousel, which I backed onto some thick cardstock for sturdiness. I have one of Laurie's beautiful layered rosettes back here, some ephemera from Carousel, including that button, and there is our beautiful rabbit cut out of some Carousel pattern paper. Isn't it gorgeous? Love the yellow and the blue. I've been mixing a lot of yellow and blue lately. I'm loving the mint with the mustard yellow. I think that goes so well together. And pop it onto my sequins mix, calling that one a day. So that's it, guys. That is everything. I'm so glad to be able to show you guys actual projects that I make with things that I buy, because it was such a popular request on my channel. I'm going to lastly just take you through everything once again, give you guys all a closer look in case anything was out of frame or not looked at for adequate amount of time. There's so much prettiness on my desk right now. So a lot of these, or a few of these things, I'm going to be sending to my beautiful friend Stephanie at Sweet Crafty Girl, because we are doing a Carousel swap. Well, I've already received her package, but I'm in the process of finishing hers off, and quite a few of these things will be making it into her package. This one's super chunky. Little pocket. This one here, so gorgeous, so gorgeous. There's that one here, which is my pom-pom trim. And lastly, one of my favorites, the Carousel zebra. Thank you all so much for watching. I do appreciate your support. Please hit like and subscribe if you liked this video, and I will be sure to upload more videos in the upcoming weeks to share with you all the things that I've been playing with. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye guys.